Going on to you, Aquarius. So you have the Empress, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So these three cards right here speaks to how you, Aquarius, are very much so not needy. You are being very mindful to not be in a position where you get into a relationship with anybody that wants you to need them, right? So that way they could take advantage of you and play off of that, of you needing them, right? So a lot of you Aquarius are understanding that that's part of the game. The Empress is about you're not willing to play it, and good, because it means that you're on the verge of actually winning the game. The best way to win the game is to not play it at all. You know, it keeps you clean. It keeps you out of the way of the nonsense. It keeps you safe. It's protection. And when, you know, when it's time to actually suffer the consequences, it keeps you safe from that. That's why it is that, you know, you can afford to hear about how things turned out when it came to other people, because they were so caught up with playing the game themselves. So the thing is that the Ace of Wands now and the Strength right here, this one right here speaks to how a lot of you Aquarius, because you've dealt with those type of consequences before of playing the game. And one of the things that you Aquarius know is that playing the game doesn't really have any kind of real long-term benefits. And you're right, because at the end of the day, it's people kind of diving into the pool of confusion and then wondering why things don't work out. And it's like, but they dove in, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, anybody who plays the game is diving into the pool of confusion. That's what it is, right? And people like to play it off like, you know, being straight up is weak and it's lame and all of that. But it's the reason why it is that, you know, I've never had, you know, somebody egg my door, or like, you know, I have stalkers, but it's the reason why I haven't had somebody egg my door, like, or any of that crazy stuff, right? Where it went too far, because they know me already, and they know that if I say something, 99 chances out of 100, I probably actually meant that, or I meant that, you know what I mean? Or it's gonna get done. So the thing is that you know, it would, see, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, things get real crazy when you playing the game. When you playing the game, things get really crazy, because people don't know if they should respect it or if they should continue to move forward playing the game. And it just gets more sadistic as time go on. And I know, as a person who doesn't play games, right? Like, for me, I got other things going on. I got this YouTube channel that I'm running. I run I run 3 YouTube channels. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got family. I have other interests. Like, a person who's playing games, real talk, they got a lot of time on their hands. You know? Like, if I could show you my phone and I have a to-do list on my phone, I got a long list of things that I got to do. Like, when, you know what I'm saying? Like, when am I going to actually find the time to be sitting down playing games with somebody? It's, as far as it, like, playing games in life, right? I'll sit down and I'll sit down and play, you know, Nintendo on any given day. You know what I'm saying? For all those people who have me on Instagram, you've seen my Nintendo Game Boy. But I'll mess around and play Pokemon on your any given day of the week. But the thing about it is that that's my point, though, right? Like, I'm playing Pokemon, I'm not playing life in that sense. And the thing is that because of the fact that you Aquarius have dealt with those consequences, but compared to how things could have turned out, they were minor. A lot of you Aquarius understand how deep the rabbit hole can go. And a lot of you Aquarius also understand that there's really no point to be out here playing games with somebody like they're toys in the first place, right? Like this is some sort of like video game or whatever, because real human beings are not video games. Stuff can happen for real in the real world. This is real life. Things can happen for real. It's not like we haven't heard those cases where somebody who took it real personally, and the next thing you know, they decided to take it up a couple of notches that people weren't really prepared for because they were playing the game, right? I don't know what game is that where a person, takes it up, and I'm not gonna say what it is, but they take it up a notch, you know what I mean? Or many notches. So the Strength card represents a lot of you Aquarius just understand the fine art of not playing the game. The best way to win is to literally not play. I'm telling you Aquarius, it keeps y'all safe. A lot of you Aquarius probably know that y'all selves. It keeps you safe. Keeps you safe because I can't explain to you Aquarius how many times and then you have the Justice. It keeps you out of being locked up too. Keeps you safe, like I was talking about, because there's been many a times where I can't explain to y'all. And then you have the Hermit, which is wanting to not play the game and just be transparent about what you want and who you hanging out with and where you're going in life, and seeing if you and this person actually are compatible with one another. But absolutely, there's been many times myself where, because I don't play, I don't play the game. I've never got into the game. I'm 32 and I never played the game. I'm about to be 33 next month, actually. But I've never played the game. So, like, it's protected me from a whole lot. And I'm saying all that to say that you, Aquarius, made the right decisions. You did. You have. Because I can't explain to y'all how many times where word got back to me, because I knew these people, right? Like, I know them, where their would-be significant other is doing them dirt. And then they out here in the streets, they walking around, but they looking bad. They really looking bad. They don't know what they can't stay in their residence. They just got to get out and go somewhere, but they can't really go anywhere. Right? They have no car. They have no means of income like that. So, because of that, they can just really kind of just be in a neighborhood. They got a couple of dollars and stuff like this in their pocket, and I do mean a couple, meaning two, okay? Because it's banana money. I am not sitting up here, Aquarius, and talking to y'all when I say a couple of dollars. I'm talking about like they're reaching somewhere, like they got reach. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about these people are struggling, and getting notifications. And they literally, can't go anywhere. They just go ahead, they buy something at the corner store, then they come back. And they looking bad when they coming back. And you could tell that they stressing. Because this is what happens when they play the game. So the Five of Wands, this is my point of how crazy things can get. It really can. And then when word got back to me, all I could think to myself is sorry that this stuff happened to this person, because I know this person, but there's nothing that I can say about that because I've never played the game in my life. That's another reason why it is that I say that I can boldly say to all these people who make it seem like I'm into those type of people who play the game, that's not what I want. That's why again, having all these crazy individuals trying to throw shade and be like, well, this is the type that this is all that's out here. That's the majority that's out. Stop lying. That's the majority that's out, because I don't even sound like I would give off the profile of being into the game. So knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Person who's talking about that, they just capping. Factually, they're capping. Objectively, they're capping. It's like, come on, stop. You lying. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords for you Aquarius. And not only that too, but you also have a burden that you have to get off of your back. But this speaks to how if you were playing the game, that is. This speaks to how, because of the fact that you Aquarius are not playing the game, these are the problems that you Aquarius do not have to face. You don't have to deal with stress, which is the Seven of Pentacles, this load on your back, this weight on your shoulders and on your back and on your neck and everything, on your whole body, really. And then the Three of Swords is, because of that fact, you Aquarius don't have to deal with the heartbreak. Because, and I'm telling you Aquarius some more game so that y'all don't be out here and y'all don't get caught up with the whole situation. You Aquarius need to understand that when people who play the game, they fall for the games. They fall prey to the games. They get caught up with the games. I'm telling y'all the answer. And the reason why is because, like I said, sometimes they be having a long around the world in 80 days plan. They think that they will go and hire, tell the truth to shame the devil, they will hire a significant other. That's what they do, yes. And if you want me to get deeper into the game in my readings, I can do that, because I know what I'm talking about. They will hire a significant other. They will hire those people. And then what they'll do is they'll start to tell those people sweet nothings, and then they'll play house for the sake of trying to get other people jealous. And what happens is they take it too far, and then they now start falling prey because of the fact that they start actually trying to, they throw out the fact that it's the game in the first place, and then they actually try to make the game into a would-be real relationship, and that's where it backfires. Because you got a lot of people caught up with the nonsense. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, the Knight of Swords. Oh, I'm getting all kind of notifications. Five of Swords, sorry about that. The Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Whatever it is that you see me do that type of stuff like that, sometimes I could be making a face, but then sometimes I be getting a lot of notifications on my phone too. You know, a lot of notifications. So the thing is that the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Swords right here to clarify the Seven of Pentacles, it speaks to how, like it makes playing games makes dating and relationships inhabitable, right? Like you can't do it. And a lot of you Aquarius are just thankful at the fact that, because you Aquarius are just straight up and down about what it is that you want. If the person doesn't want to be with you, you don't have to deal with the stress that comes along with trying to convince someone that is playing the game potentially or really doesn't want to be with you to be with you. You Aquarius will just, in your own self-respect and decency and your own value, you just go talk to somebody else, which shows, not only does it show gumption, right, common sense, but it also shows that you Aquarius have way more value because you actually have other things to do. Because like it is that I said before, Aquarius, what defeats games is having a life. This is why people have to triangulate you. They have to make it so that they become your whole world. So it's not just about you being the most important thing, which is true. It also has to be about them being the only thing. So they have to be the most important thing and the only thing that you have. So that whatever kind of games that they want to play, it hits harder, it's worse, it's more painful. You feel it more, as to where if you Aquarius actually have a live TV, watch, sit back, watch my TV on, my big screen TV on, sit back. See? My big screen TV on. Sit back, watch, chill, relax, enjoy yourself, all this other type of stuff, family, pets, you know, room to clean, which I will, all this other type of stuff, exercise, whatever your hobbies are. You don't have all that time. And you taking care of those, you don't have all that time to be sitting up there thinking about that goofy person when they play games with you. You ain't got that kind of time. Why? Because you got other things to do. And guess what that does? That pulls you, Aquarius, out off the ledge. It pulls you away from losing your mind. So the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords now represents how they're going to try it. You know, some people will try it with you, but the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Swords represents that's going to be a very stupid decision if they do try, because you, Aquarius, have way more self-worth than that.